Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be playing in the Tier 10 British Tech Dream medium tank, the FV4202, a vehicle that features an absolutely amazing gun, armor profile, and even crazy good mobility. In a good player's hands, I can be willing to say, as of right now, this is by far one of the deadliest and best tanks in Tier 10 to use. If we take a look at the gun, the main reason why this tank is so deadly is because of the fact, first of all, it's got 3052 base DPM with 268 standard pen, which is great for a medium, good dispersion, and even though its aiming time and on-movement dispersion are absolutely trash, it doesn't matter as long as you're sitting still. Not to mention, this vehicle features 231 millimeters of premium high-explosive pen. This high-explosive deals 440 damage a shot, which means that you have about 3,800 damage per minute, even with calibrated shells using your high explosive. Add that on to the fact that this vehicle features a top speed of 60, a power to weight of 23, and even better than that, a turret that got recently buffed to a point now where it's a 50-50 for the majority of standard shells to pen, an upper plate that nothing's going to pen unless you have incredibly high heat, and really troll armor all around. Yeah, you can start to imagine why the 4202 is just such a great tank. Now we're going to see if it's great because we're going to be putting it to the test. We have a Leopard 1, a TVP 5051, and me in the 4202. Up against us, we have another 4202, an E50M, a Sheridan, and a TVP. As of right now, I was about to say we are at a disadvantage, but we do have a WZ-132-1. However, that's still a disadvantage. That light tank is... it's not the player, although that player does seem to be useless driving towards... I don't understand the point of that spot for a light. I never have, but either way, what I was going to say is that tank is pretty useless in my eyes, so yeah. Let's get a nice shot. There you go, right into the Sheridan. Thank you very much for your hit points, good sir. At this point, we do have to be careful, but we also have our TVP over here who's doing some spotting so that I don't have to, which is actually quite nice. Now, I do have to be careful because I'm not exactly sure what the enemy TVP has in mind, but if we play this right, we can get to the side of the C50M and get a big ol' nice bonker in. Now, we can see that the 183 did just fire, and even though the enemy TVP's tunneling me, yeah, genius. Let's tunnel Droodles. How could that possibly go bad? Oh, darn, I bled 1,300. Gee, who could have pictured that one going bad for you? Alright, well, let's get another shot into the enemy E50M. And even though we do have my poor TVP being rushed by this 4202, I'm going to try and help him out here as much as I can. There you go. Alright, well, we're not dead yet. And neither is my TVP, which is the important part. Alright, let's get another slap into his vehicle and back on up. Okay, well, at this point, we are in a pretty good situation. We've been able to back off the 4202, and, well, it looks like our 183 is full speeding in. I'm not exactly sure how that plan's going to work out, but let's start off by missing our shell on the Sheridan. You know what, though? That worked as pretty good bait, I can't lie. We got that Sheridan nuked because he was focused on us. Alright, well, at this point, we should be unspotted, and there you go. Nice Hess shell right into that 183's turret. We're going to reload again, aiming in on that 183 some more. Fire. Boom. That was a pretty lame shot, not going to lie. But you know what? We still got another shell to fire anyway, so let's try again. Boom. There you go. 430 damage there. And we just got to reload a little bit longer. And bonk. There you go. 483 with that shot. The tank just gets out so much damage. We're already up to 3,400, which is a crazy amount. And look at the mobility. This thing is super speed fast. So it so far had nothing wrong with it that's even slightly hindered our gameplay. Now, they do have a 183, and I don't know where it is. There it is. Okay, well, that's better. Now that we know where the FE2 and 5B 183 is, I can play a little bit more aggressive. So, we got the E100 off to the side. We got one nice hash pen into his vehicle, and at this point, we're going to use our adrenaline and get a second hash pen into his tank and an absolutely crazy 500 roll. All that's left now is the enemy 183 off to the side over here, who we're going to go low for and then make our way up top. This should be the safest route, although probably our WZ-132-1 is going to take the brunt force here. Sir, please let me go. Alright, there's the 183, and he bounces me. A perfect example of the upper plate on this vehicle being incredibly hard to penetrate. People don't realize how tricky the upper plate on this tank is to pen, but yeah, you can see that ricochet right on the upper plate. It is a crazy good tank. That first battle we played in the vehicle, we were able to do 5,128 damage, and block 2,170. It's just such a good vehicle, man. Ah, I love playing the 4202. Now, our TVP actually did a pretty solid job. Unfortunately, he did get pooped on pretty fast, but you know what? I'm going to give him credit. He stopped me from being nuked. If I was in that same situation, and let's say I had a normal medium tank that's a single shot, and the enemy TVP poked me, I guarantee that situation would have gone completely backwards, and I would have been the one receiving 1,300, 1,200 damage. That's just how it works sometimes, though. I'm happy that my teammate helped me out. Now, I don't know what's up with the matchmaker today, but it seems like it's medium day, as there are 4 mediums on my side, and the enemy team also has 4 mediums, which is interesting, because normally the matchmaker likes to throw heavies everywhere, but no, today the only heavies is a 113 on their side, and we get a T-57 heavy. Alright, well, we'll see how this battle ends up working out. I'm going to start off by going right here. I would expect to see at least 1 or 2 medium tanks crossing, but, that's not normal. Now, I would expect there to be a medium there, and I would probably expect there to be one there. I'm hoping that my grill or prog don't get me screwed by shooting and then backing up behind me, where I could be the one to take the fall for them. But I guess we're going to find out. I'm going to back up a bit. I really don't like the fact that this grill is right where I would be. What? How are you getting away with this? I swear. Oh, imagine if you were in a grill. Alright, let's just, play devil's advocate here. Imagine that grill was now you, right? And you said, oh, I'm going to try and cross in the open with 4 medium tanks on the enemy team. Gee, I wonder how well that's gonna fare. Oh, I died. God, it makes me happy to see that he didn't get nuked for that, but so mad to see that he didn't get nuked for that, because I know if that was you or me, probably in that same situation, we would have been about 2 health at this point, maybe not even. Alright, well, this is not looking great. My teammates appear to be blind. Where did that shell go? Oh, my cringe. Alright, well, we can aim it on the bat chat, and there you go. Get a nice slap into his lower plate, massively low-rolling it, but hey! Oh, my... everywhere we go is death! Oh! Alright, no, I'm penning you. I don't care about this guy. I will pen that shot. Alright, well, Grill misses the... Actually, he didn't miss. He bounced the FV4202. Okay, there's a 183. Ah, this is just death. If I were to describe death for you in a World of Tanks Blitz battle, this game here would be about the most accurate depiction I could draw for you. But we got a nice pen into that enemy 183. And, well, not really sure what else to do here. We still got that 4202 off to the side. I appear to not be spotted, so I'm hoping that... Hello? Interesting. I am very odded out by the fact that the 4202 is no longer there, but we do have the 113, who we once again low-rolled. I really don't understand the point of 380 alpha, or 440 alpha, if I'm never going to roll it. But there you go, finally a big ol' slap-a-rooney into the 113. He shoots again, and even though we didn't get that penetration in, it's still a pretty good example of us bombing his lower plate. You can see where this tank is insane. I mean, sure, this battle not as clean as the first one, but the fact that we're able to just, do this to the 183, taking off 600 damage there with the ram, is kind of insane. I mean, this vehicle is just so dang good. And as I said earlier, in a good player's hands, I believe this to be probably... okay, well, as I said, in a good player's hands, I believe this to be one of the best tier 10s available. The gun is troll, and you saw that. It misses shells for no reason, and it likes to low roll really low or high roll really high, which can either save you or not. I mean, we had a couple rolls on that 113 in the 400, and then we would have a 350, and then a 400, and then a 350. It's just unfortunate, but you know what? We still did 4,800 damage. If we'd penned that less shell on the 4202, we would have done over 5,000. So overall, 2 5Ks in 2 battles. I really can't complain. The 4202 is super underrated. If you're skilled, try it out. It is insanely good. It is so dang good. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.